All right, the stars weren't the only thing shining at last night's Golden Globe Awards. The gleaming smiles of all those actors and actresses always seem to add an extra bit of sparkle to their great looks. Beauty expert Maggie Gallant is here to show you how to get that Hollywood smile. Maggie, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning.
So we've got a number of items that are before us right now, and we're going to, I guess timing is key. If you have a lot of time, you're going to start here, but we've got everything that takes you a couple hours to stuff that takes you just a couple of minutes.
Seconds, exactly. So you want to think about budget too, but the first thing is everyone knows that white strips work. Crest has really led the way with the whitening products that you can get even at the drugstore, and the active ingredient is peroxide. So you want to make sure you talk to your dentist first before you make any choices even at the drugstore. But they've recognized our need for instant gratification, and now you can do the strips and see a difference in 2 hours.
2 hours? Now these are for both men and women, of course. All the items we have here for both men and women if they want their teeth white. But I guess that's the question I have. They are proven, they do work pretty well?
They do. Dentists recommend them. So even if you do an in-office procedure, this is a great way to maintain that really white smile. But there's also, in addition to the Crest, there's other options that are a little less expensive. This one's about $50, and it has 4 different applications. But again, 2 hours when you get that phone call, you got a job interview the next day, this is your pick.
All right, so we want to bring that time down a little bit. What about this number right here?
Okay, so you have 30 minutes, and you can't get to the dental office to use that light that they use in the office, which really brings out the whitening detergent agents and the polish that they use. You can now have it at home. It's a DIY, do it yourself at home. It's the only light that you can get at home that really works in 30 minutes.
A little pricey though, right? Almost $200?
It's a little under $200. There's a lot of steps, but it's high tech. So it really makes you feel like you're doing something and you'll really look different.
It's like a phaser, and if you really put this next to your mouth, you can set your phaser to stun. And look at that, huh? Close up. Come on, there you go. And 30 minutes of just standing around like this?
Exactly.
And you got to put it in your mouth?
You look great doing that.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful look. Okay, so 30 minutes there. Okay, let's bring that time down a little bit. These looks like almost like lipstick. What is this?
It is almost like lipstick. You only have a few minutes, and this is a great item. It almost looks like a lip gloss, and it feels like a lip gloss. You apply it directly onto your teeth, either with your finger or direct from the tube. It's really inexpensive. You have 30 different applications, and within just a few minutes, it's at least 1 or 2 shades lighter. Just maintain that you don't eat or drink about 2 to 5 minutes afterwards. So control yourself, and you'll definitely look great.
Okay, now if you've had a little wine, or if you've had something that puts a little bit of a dark kind of ugly stain on your teeth, you can just get these wipes here and take it right off, huh?
So I love to just keep these in my handbag. They're $7, and they're great for if you've gone out and you're drinking coffee or red wine, someone pulls out the camera, just duck out and wipe your teeth off. It also helps with breath. Each pad is infused with baking soda, calcium, which also makes your teeth stronger. So, and you can use it to the side and use it like floss also.
Okay, and if that looked like lipstick, this really does look like lipstick. What is this?
So, believe it or not, I know this is a big shock to you, but when you pick out red lipstick, as we saw a lot on the red carpet last night with Natalie Portman, it makes your teeth look whiter. The contrast between your lips and your teeth will make your teeth look whiter, especially if you pick a color that has blue undertones versus yellow.
Oh, so that really is lipstick then, huh?
It really is lipstick. This is by Clinique.
Don't put that on your teeth. Okay, now you've got some toothpaste here, and this Tom's here. This is actually a pretty good seller, huh?
This is a sneak preview. This isn't even on the market yet. It's coming out in April, and when you talk about whitening, a lot of people think about artificial and chemicals, and it makes people nervous. Tom's of Maine is jumping on the bandwagon with whitening. It's a little more expensive, but it uses a different element versus peroxide. It uses silica, and it's not tested on animals. It's a little bit pricier, but it's definitely worth it if you're looking for a natural option.
Okay, so it's not a good seller yet, but it hopes to be a good seller.
Well, it can't be a seller yet because it's not in the market, but I think it's going to be a big one.
I thought it was more popular than I let on. And all the dentists will tell you floss. That's one way of really keeping white teeth.
Absolutely, but these are also infused with peroxide on the wax. So when you floss, sometimes it's difficult to get the color in between the teeth so you have a more consistent look.
And these trays here, this is kind of the popular way to go. This is something that I did a couple years back, and every once in a while I kind of bring them up.
Great smile.
Thank you very much.
So this is something you can get at the dental office. That's actually my tray that my father, the dentist, made for me.
Okay.
And it really is the gold standard. It's a little bit pricier. You do have to go for repeated appointments for maintaining that, but it also allows for a more consistent look, and they can control the amount of peroxide.
And then you just got to get the replacement gels, and you can kind of put them in your mouth for what? For the 22%, it's only about 20 minutes, and for the 16%, it's overnight, right?
That's a lot of numbers.
Yeah. Well, but that's the only 2% that they come in. So.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
And just finally here, these are the things, okay, I mean, if you had any doubts, stay away from the red wines, the sodas, the blueberries, things
even
of that
white
nature.
Wine, too.
Even white wine, okay, that'll stay in your teeth. But these fruits and vegetables are actually great in the fight against stained teeth. So take a look at those, and if they're not in your diet, incorporate them into your diet, because you won't need all these toothpaste and other little things right there if you just watch what you eat. Maggie, thanks.
True.
Really
Thank
good
you.
to talk with you. Very informative. For more on these products, just go to our website, earlyshow.cbsnews.com, all the information.